dream I know, deep up my feelings for you.
Hello viewers, thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. The headlines: politicians frustrating Nigerians, another protest worse than NSAS looms, says by Aisha Yusuf. Moving on, after this we have Tinubu bemoans politician attack on judiciary. But before we carry on with this news, welcome to Reality Latest Gist, your home of news and politics. Thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. If this is your first time of watching, please do us a favor to like and subscribe, and also the notification bell to get notified when we drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out on the trending and latest news happening on social media. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you all so much for joining us. To all our viewers, feel relaxed, enjoy and stay connected. Popular socio-political activist Aisha Yusuf said corrupt politicians in Nigeria are frustrating the masses, which can lead to another nationwide protest. Aisha said the anger burning in the heart of Nigeria may sponsor another protest hotter than the one experienced in 2020, tag NSAS. In 2020, Nigeria staged demonstrations across the nation to call for the end of the police units, the Special Anti-Robbery Squad (SARS), notorious for brutalizing youths. The protest, which started on Twitter, now X, resulted in mass demonstrations occurring in all major cities of the country and accompanied by violence. It led to the death of many young Nigerians, especially after military personnel shot at peaceful protesters at Lekki Toll Gate, Lagos. Aisha, the co-convener of the Bring Back Our Girls, who was one of the activists at the center of the protest, said Nigerians might just be caught unaware in another demonstration. Because sadly, it might end up being violent. Aisha said there is seeming anger fueled by the impunity and brassiness of the corrupt politicians and rulers who have wringed their ways into power, and nobody will be spared. There is total waste of time, honestly, if we don't tackle the major issue we are facing as a nation. First, we must eradicate tribalism and religious bigotry and see ourselves as Nigerians first before any of these protests or whatever can work. If not, they will hijack whatever protest it is and twist the narrative to be Igbos and Yoruba or Christians against Muslims. From Imo and Kogi election on Saturday, it was more clearer that the politicians are not the only ones not ready for a change in this nation. Majority of the youth are also not ready for the change they asked for. They compromise at the slightest gifts of the morsel of meal, and yet they will be first to chant crucify him, crucify him. Hypocrites everywhere. For Nigeria to move forward, there has to be a revolution. Honestly, so guys, let's know your thoughts. Your contributions are in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Moving on, we have President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Monday decry attack on the judiciary by the political class, especially after the determination of political and electoral cases. According to the president, he said the judiciary should not be blamed for the failure of the political class. He further urged political actors to stop giving biased analysis of the judiciary. The president, who said he was proud of the achievements of the judiciary, noted that he could not imagine what the country would have been subjected to without the judiciary. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was represented by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi-San, spoke at the judges' conference held in Abuja. He said, while there may be misgiving here and there, because they cannot begin to imagine what our country would have been subjected to if there was no judiciary. And he is proud to accomplish of our judiciary in the course of nation building, both locally and on the global scene. So he wished to observe that in the course of demonstrating this commitment to the advancement of the rule of law and democracy, especially in political and electoral cases, the judiciary has come under myopic criticism and attacks. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he was aware of the challenges facing the arm of government, promising to address them. As a patriotic citizen and president, he said he is not oblivious to the challenges hampering the commitment of the judiciary to deepening the rule of law and democracy. Some of the challenges as identified by the National Judicial Council include inefficiency and gaps within the process of appointment of judiciary officers, lack of transparency and accountability in judicial process and administration of justice. So they need to improve and sustain the capacity of superior courts to promote and protect the rule of law. Delay in justice delivery. The perception that the judiciary may not be able to sustain its independence and concern about the quality of judgment and inadequacy of resources needed for the judiciary to provide efficient administration of justice in this 21st century. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that the cardinal items on his Renew Hope agenda under his leadership is his commitment to drive the judiciary to achieve sustainable socio-economic growth. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu also urged the judiciary to consider the appointment of those in private practice to the Court of Appeal and the Apex Court of the land. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that he is of a strong view that the further strengthening of appellate courts, qualified, experienced and a diligent private legal practitioner should be considered for appointment to both the Appeal and Supreme Court, and the nation will benefit from. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had directed the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission to review the 114% increase in the remuneration of judicial officers, which, according to him, was unacceptable. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has directed the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission to review its previous unacceptable recommendation of 414% increase in the remuneration of judiciary officers and come up with a more realistic rate that will reflect the present economic reality. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that he is optimistic that the process will be concluded as soon as possible, making the judiciary independent as he has done elsewhere. Speaking, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwola, said the conference allowed the judiciary to assess the progress it made through the year and to evaluate how well it was able to discharge the onerous tax placed on it as the arbiter of justice and custodian of the rule of law. Though as judicial officers, they must constantly strive to attain a higher standard excellency and ensure that the strength of our character is at best unimpeachable. One fact, which is glaring but ironically overlooked is the fact that judges are humans too. What this implies that judiciary are neither flawless nor precluded from making occasional errors. Ariwola said that consequently, they will take stock and it is of the utmost importance that they do so dispassionately and objectively to enable them to effectively achieve the second purpose of the conference, which entails mapping out strategy, cross-fertilizing ideas, and eliciting definite decisions necessary for steering the judiciary forward in the coming year. So guys, let's know your thoughts. Your contributions are in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Let's keep the conversation lively in the comment section. Once again, thank you all so much for staying tuned with us. We really do appreciate. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Like, come your way next. Stay safe, guys. Bye.